Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is November 4th, 2023, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the Russell 2000 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. I'm looking at the future contract right now. I'll leave it there. I do have my lines and information there, but back to trading. As we all know, trading is risky. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is actually suitable for you. All right, let's jump right over to the charts and see what we see here. And let me maximize this quarterly chart and zoom in. Better view. This is a better view on TikTok and the shorts and stuff. That's why I go to this. And on the quarterly chart, as we can see, the Russell is still red on the quarter. The other two of the other indexes, I know, I haven't looked at the Dow yet. They are green. They're doing what we kind of expected. The Russell went a little bit lower than what I had expected. It went all the way to the bottom. It had me kind of concerned. Ended up one of my trades one of my option trades, I didn't have enough time on it, so I ended up taking a loss on that. But I started trading around it anyway. Another one of my trades. Another one of my trades, I ended up closing it, because since I was trading around stuff and trying to make money back. Again, just how I go about managing my trades. After they lose so much money, after they get to a certain point, I just take them off, and then I have to start doing something else to make money back. It's just the way we do things. You gotta preserve capital in order to continue to trade. And that's why you do that, and that's why I've been trading probably as long as I have been doing. So I must, like Wally said to us, we said once before, we must be doing something right. We've been at this over 10 years easily, now, and we're still at the game. All right, but on back to the chart. We're getting a pretty strong push up on this right now. But we're still red here on this quarterly chart. We're still underneath pivot, on this quarterly chart. The thing is with the Russell, we may not get above pivot. So on the Russell is one, I am not really looking for it to break all-time high, the yearly highs and all. And that's around a little over 2,000. But I'm kind of expecting it can get, it's right at, it can probably it can turn green. And if it turns green, that means that it will be above 1,800, and if it goes back to the top of the range that it's been in all year, that means it might get close to 1,900, and that's about all I can really expect out of the Russell at this time, looking at the big picture. But let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see. You can zoom in a little bit here, and you can see a little bit more of the details here. We are getting almost like a bullish forming pattern down here at the bottom, but we kind of like not out of the woods yet. We kind of got we getting above my drop dead level that I had here. I knew we can come all the way back down here, but if they did start coming down here, it was different strategies that I had to get away from trading. Right down here, and like I say, we can expect this to come fight its way, maybe get back above 1,800 as strong as it's looking right now. But I always call these red candles like this headwind. We got 3 months of headwind, that we got to fight back above. So that's why it's kind of hard to see this thing actually getting back above 2,000 and making, this is the year, line back over here, breaking these highs here. But I can see maybe getting back above what I thought was my midpoint for this range right here. And it never really got back to the top of this, actually where this sell-off was from back over here. It stayed below that whole sell-off thing all year long, and that's the Russell. So now I hope you guys who've been watching this for a while, you can see how the Russell trades. For some of you, there's strategies that you can actually use to capitalize on this whole sideways movement that the Russell does, and I do it. Just that's one of the ways I try to collect a little bit here, a little bit there on the Russell. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the weekly chart and see what we see there. And On the weekly chart, as we can see, we've had a pretty big week. We do have the stochastic coming off the bottom, hasn't crossed the 20 yet, but it's a big week. And the thing is, these are monthly candles. I mean monthly pivots, and all kind of look funny though. Trying to see, yes, these are monthly pivots, and we're at the beginning of the month. This weekly candle kind of showed up on the previous, under the previous month candle. It's kind of funny looking to me. And my pivot is hidden in here, probably, and that's why I can't see it. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more and see it. It's right here. So I guess next week opening is going to start out with these new pivots, and we're definitely going to be above pivot. We're going to be close to an R1 level. That's why, again, I can easily see us breaking 1800, and we actually, maybe we can get to a resistance 2 level. If we get to a resistance 2 level, that's close to 1900. But again, now we're going to start fighting this supply here, where this market actually dropped off, where this market dropped, based a little bit, then dropped. So that's why I kind of like, getting above 1900, yes, maybe, but making it all the way to 2000 by the end of the year, I don't see it. But it can happen. Anything can happen. But that's what I'm just seeing here on the charts at this time. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the daily noise, see what happened this past week, and wrap this on up. As we can see, the Russell really wasn't that bad compared to the other ones. And now looking at it now, our stochastic was hanging out down here. It finally came across, but it came across on a big day, and then another big day. And the Russell formed, let me just zoom in here a little bit, it formed somewhat of a bullish looking pattern, but it really probably wasn't until it got back above this line before you really want to go long again in the Russell and try to hold it. And that was kind of like, I decided to play something else at the time because I had lost a little bit of money on the Russell, and it's not about me trying to make money back on the product that I maybe lost money on. It's go find something else that's going to make me the money a little bit quicker. That's the way I look at it. It's other stocks, other indexes, and all that I'm definitely a lot more familiar with than the Russell, even though I've been trading this for a couple of years now. It still doesn't move like some of the other things do. Because again, this was that's over 100-point move in a couple of days, though. That was a really pretty good move. So it is what it is. But that's all I really want to share here. Hope I didn't get off too much on a tangent on trading and stocks. But hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.